When it comes to love, dogs offer all of the devotion with none of the guile. They won't sign up for a secret account on Match.com, or see another owner behind your back. And that flirtation with the pet sitter, well, it's harmless. After all, there's a reason dogs have a reputation for being faithful friends. Reciprocating, though, can sometimes be a challenge. Dogs, after all, approached our hearth. It has been in many ways a rather lopsided arrangement in the love department since the dawn of time. And with our busy lives and competing priorities, we humans have altogether too few opportunities to return the cupidity and kind. Although, given how utterly and completely most of our dogs rely on us, that's a tall order under even the best of circumstances. Let's take a dive into the list of most important things to share our love with our dogs. Number 1. As any Italian grandmother will tell you, the act of providing a meal is about far more than just calories. It engages every psychologist's beckoning motivation you can think of, from a sense of worthiness to a need to nurture. When some people set out a meal, they're not just saying, "I care about you," but rather, "Here's exactly how much I care about you." But what you feed your dog, while certainly important, is not the ultimate barometer of how much you care about her. Don't get sucked into the politics of dog food, and, yes, they exist. Really study your dog and see what food she thrives on. What makes her eyes sparkle, her coat shine, her breath smell fresh? Dogs are generally hearty souls. What's most important is that you stay healthy, stable and positive so you can continue to provide the loving home that your dog needs most of all. Number 2. Dogs are dogs, not humans in fursuits. Sure, what does it hurt to bake your dog a carob and oatmeal birthday cake, or dress her up for Halloween? In fact, many of the rituals we share with our fellow two-leggers aren't appropriate for dogs. Amping up arrivals and departures as if you are dropping off or picking up from the first day of kindergarten isn't a display of love to your dog. For many, it's a great way to seed and feed separation anxiety. If you love your dog, save your displays of affection for another time. One that's more spontaneous, sporadic and less likely to become a trigger for a behavioral consult. Number 3. Dogs are like fuzzy snowflakes, no two are alike. And while the dogs that came before helped shape you into the competent, caring owner that you are today, don't fall into the trap of thinking that what works for one will work for the other. The greatest act of love you can offer your dog is to accept him for who he is. He certainly does that for you. Don't get caught up in preconceived, and often romanticized, notions about who he should be. If you always wanted a dog you could take to the dog park, and wind up with one who is intensely dog aggressive, despite having done everything right, just accept it. If you truly love your dog and dogs in general, you'll never knowingly put your dog in a situation that makes him feel insecure, or that he's unprepared for. You'll work hard to ensure that he's properly socialized, calm, and well-trained. In short, you'll give him the tools and the confidence to be a model canine citizen. Because when it comes to those who are just looking for reasons to limit what our dogs can do and where we can take them, that's the kind of dog they love the most. If this video was helpful in sharing your love with your four-legged companion, make sure to like and share. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button.